From historic Oak Hill Country Club in Rochester, New York, GoTV presents your International Diamond Cup featured foursome.
There has been plenty of history here on Oak Hill Country Club. Will there be more made today here at the International Diamond Cup? We are happy to be a part of it. Dave Benz alongside Chris Walkie. And Chris, today our featured foursome hole is the beautiful par 3 15th. I say beautiful because aesthetically it's very pleasing, but don't let that fool you. It is one tough golf hole.
It's a very tough golf hole. It's only 150 yards, kind of down a slight hill. But they've redesigned the green in the last year, and they brought the water closer on the right-hand side. And I think this is really going to play havoc with the golfers. I think they're going to see that, and the ball tends to go there. And Dave, the pin in the middle of the green today, probably the narrowest part of the green. The pin's only 7 paces from the right side of the green from that water, and there's bunkers on the left-hand side, which isn't a very good spot either.
Yeah, there's trouble all around. And this field, well, they're not exactly the type that you would see in the Ryder Cup or a professional event that, as we've seen here on the Oak Hill Country Club course many times. This field, an eclectic group.
Yeah, you got some good players, you got some not so good players, you got players in between. So we're going to see an array of shots here today. You know, some in the water, some in the bunker, and sometimes it's going to be a mess out there.
Yeah, by the way, one of the larger groups that we have seen here today. All right, time to meet the golfers in our featured foursome. Dan Kaiser, Brian Hogan, Robert Henry, and Terry Damascio. And that group is on the tee box right now with the third member of our broadcast crew. Let's throw it up to Jill Carlson.
All right, thanks, Dave. I'm with the Tall family and Terry. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You guys playing well today?
We're doing okay.
Does that mean that you really are playing well and you just don't want to jinx it?
He's doing okay. That means he's doing okay. The rest of the group, Brian, Terry are doing all right. Rob and I, we're kind of bringing up the rear today. Yeah.
Well, we'll have you know, this is a difficult par 3, okay. All right? We have yet to see all 4 balls on the green in the same group. Is it going to happen today?
I'm predicting yes, it will. This group can do it. Absolutely.
We've also seen 4 balls in the water off the tee. That's not going to happen today.
Not today.
Incoming, by the way. We almost just got hit. Incoming. Well, I think that's a sign that we're supposed to stop doing this and you guys are supposed to tee off right now.
All right, Jill, thank you very much. So here's Terry Damascio, and this ball looking like it's heading a little bit right, Chris.
Oh, Dave, it bounced off the rocks.
Oh, into the water. What a tough break for Terry Damascio. Well, he'll have to go ahead to the drop zone. Next up on the tee box, Brian Hogan. And Brian, oof, that might be the worst chunk of the day so far today, Chris. I'm not going to mince words.
That's the worst shot we've seen all day, yes.
That was definitely one he would like to have back. All right, so next up on the tee box, Dan Kaiser from Navistar. And Dan likes the way this one's looking.
He's looking at it.
And that is going to be a pretty darn good shot. Look at it trickle down towards the hole.
A great shot.
That's a nice landing area. Gives yourself a lot of room to work with on this green.
Good club selection. That's the widest part of the green, so he's in safe position. Easy 2-putt for par.
And finally, Robert Henry, also from Navistar, to round out this foursome.
Now we saw Robert in Chicago hit it way out to the right. Let's see if he can improve on this one.
Well, he hits a liner.
Line drive.
Will that get up on? No, it's going to stop just short of the green. And Chris, as they make their way down from the tee box, let's check in with the fourth member of our broadcast crew, Tim Morris.
Thank you, Dave. I'm here with the RVPs, Chris Randall and Phil Ruley. A great day of golf. And Chris, I mean, the Diamond Cup year after year, it just keeps getting better and better. I know it's a special occasion for you.
Absolutely. We look forward to it every year. The customers look forward to it, and our folks had a great day today. It was outstanding. The best just keeps getting better and better.
Phil, what is it about golf that you get people together, and it's just a great time to do business and build relationships?
It's one of the only events where you can actually get a customer aside away from the office for 4 or 5 hours, get them to relax, enjoy themselves, build a lot of rapport, both customers and prospective customers. So we enjoy it. It's become a landmark event for our company, and the folks that enjoy it every year after year, and today was just incredible.
Plus, when you all get together and everyone in your group hits terrible golf shots, there's a bonding experience going on there, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
You didn't do that today, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's a tough game, a humbling game, but it's just a terrific day, and I know these guys share that sentiment as well. So Dave, we'll throw it back to you out at 15.
Thank you very much, Tim. Back to live action. Robert Henry came up in that bunker, and that's a pretty good out from there.
It's not bad. He's on the green. He's got 25 feet up the hill, but it's a safe play.
Meantime, over in the drop zone, here is Terry Damasio. Damasio, a big Ben Crenshaw fan back in the day. Did have one hole-in-one in his golf lifetime coming into the day.
Yeah, Dave, he just took the safe play there, hit it out to the left-hand side. Just hit it too hard, ran through the green. Shouldn't be too tough of a shot from there, though.
So now here's Brian Hogan. After that terrible chunk shot off the tee box, this is his third shot, and he puts it into the water. So he's going to have to drop for a 5 and be hitting 6 if he decides to continue, and it doesn't look like he's got that on his mind. All right, so now here is Damasio. This would be for a bogey after putting it in the water, and well, just didn't hit it enough.
Just chunked that just a little bit. Still has an opportunity to make his double bogey.
Meantime, Dan Kaiser has had an awful lot of time to think about this putt after putting it on the green.
He's got about 35 feet up the hill. Maybe breaks a little to the right. Everybody's been coming up short.
And again,
the seed over and over again. Guys just can't hit it hard enough.
He's still got a couple of feet left there to try and save a par. And while these gentlemen think over the rest of these putts, let's get it over to Tim Morris, who has highlights from what else has transpired here today at Oak Hill.
Thank you very much, Dave. I know you've seen a mixed bag out there at 15, as have we. A lot of guys complaining about how difficult the course is, while at the same time saying how spectacularly beautiful it is. But I had to show you a couple of great shots. First, out at 13, John Buckner, a guy who is not used to doing this, chipping from the fringe, and he drains it. John Buckner with the highlight of the day for him. He was thrilled about it. But maybe the best shot of the day, Richard Goforth at 18, the famous 18th hole from about 100 yards. Watch this. He hits the pin. It actually dings the pin, ends up a few feet away. What a highlight for Richard. What a day we have had out here, good and bad, but I wanted to share those with you before I throw it back out to you at 15. Dave?
Let's see if Rob Henry can get this one to the hole.
Rob Henry, this also for a par. This from about 20 feet away, and his caddy getting down on the ground trying to give him a good read.
Should be much to this one. Pretty straight. Just need to make sure he hits it.
It looks like
he's got the right speed.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Good speed, right at it. Oh, just missed it. So close to a par, which would have been a nice effort by Robert Henry. Instead, he's got to tap in for a bogey. And now Damasio still with about 7 feet to go here to try and net himself a double bogey.
Just a little bit left to right here, probably inside left. Just needs to make sure he keeps up the speed.
Could give a little bit of a read here to Kaiser.
He walked right after that one.
Oh, nice putt. Nice putt by Terry Damasio. So go ahead and put a 5 on the card for him after putting it in the water. All things considered, not too shabby. And Kaiser now to try and finish off a par.
Pretty straightforward putt. Just needs to hit it firm in the back of the hole.
And he does just that. Dan Kaiser, nicely done. A nice par here on our featured hole. Golf is so easy when you actually put it on the green and you two-putt just like you're supposed to, right?
Yeah, well, that's the idea. Yeah, it doesn't always happen that way. Once in a while we get it on and slop it in for 2.
Were you aiming for that part of the green, or were you just aiming for any part
I
of the
was
green?
aiming for any part of the green. Out of the water, left side of the green. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's probably the right play on this hole. Has this been kind of the way your day's been going? Or
My day's been going not quite even this good up to now. This is a good hole.
Well, you saved your best for the cameras, so that was a smart move.
I thank you very much.
Enjoy
I appreciate
the rest of your
it.
round.
All right, take care.